How strong is red-haired Shanks? Today we'll be discussing how powerful Shanks is. So let's get right into it by starting with who is Shanks. We don't know who Shanks' parents are, but we do know that he was found by Roger pirates in a treasure chest on God Valley. He grew up with them until Buggy and he left the Roger pirates right before they departed for the Left Tail. After that, he formed his own pirate crew, where similar to Roger, he gone around the East Blue and other parts of the world, recruiting different pirates. Couple of decades later, he became one of the 4 Yonkos. We are currently unaware when exactly he became a Yonko. Also, he dueled Mihawk many times before becoming a Yonko, but same as before, we don't know when exactly this took place. Now, let's delve into power scaling Shanks by first going over his narrative portrayal. Being one of the Yonko, Shanks ranks amongst the most formidable figures in One Piece world. He dueled Mihawk many times, and rumors about those duels spread across the world, with even Whitebeard being impressed. This was all done before Shanks lost his arm. What makes these duels impressive is that Mihawk is the world's strongest swordsman. We don't know if Mihawk had that title during their duels or got it after Shanks lost his arm, but we can all agree that Shanks was one of the contenders for the title of the world's strongest swordsman. Regarding Shanks' crew, it was mentioned that his crew is one of the most balanced crews in One Piece. They aren't in need of an army like the rest of the Yonkos, and this only bolsters Shanks' reputation in the One Piece. Furthermore, there are 2 notable occasions in which Shanks did something impressive, but it can be interpreted in the wrong way. First situation is right before Marineford, where Shanks stopped Kaido from coming to Marineford. There are speculations among the fans that this incident involved a direct confrontation between the 2 Yonko, resulting in Kaido's defeat. And what would make this even more impressive is that Shanks arrived to Marineford very quickly, with it being mentioned that it doesn't make sense that he came to Marineford so fast from that confrontation. In my opinion, this is not what happened. I think that Kaido did not fight Shanks, but that something else took place, like Shanks threatening Kaido or making a deal with Kaido. Also, keep in mind, Kaido did not have his full force with him. So if he was threatened by Shanks to fight him, then Kaido might not have accepted due to Shanks having his whole crew with him. But most likely, I think that they made some kind of a deal, or Shanks gave him something in return, so Kaido backs down. Second situation is when Shanks stopped Marineford War. Many think that this was because Shanks is overpowered and they are scared, but I doubt that's the case. I believe that Sengoku respected Shanks due to him being a peaceful pirate, unlike the others, because Shanks seems to have some kind of connection with the world government, and this was confirmed by having Shanks meet the Gorosei. Now that we've gone over these misunderstood situations by some One Piece fans, let's go over Shanks' feats. Starting with his physical attributes, beginning with his strength. Due to the lack of feats, we can only go over a couple of things, like Shanks stopping Akainu's punch effortlessly. Also, with him being a Yonko, we can speculate that he possesses great strength, but probably not on the level of the likes of Kaido, Whitebeard, and probably even less strength than Garp and Aokiji, but still, he shouldn't be that much beneath them. Now, going over Shanks' speed. Shanks is very quick, and to go over this is much easier and straightforward compared to his strength. Basically, there are 2 occasions for his speed showcase. First one is when he leaped from his ship towards Kid and one-shotting Kid and Killer. And second occasion is when he appeared before Kobe, blocking Akainu's punch. But don't get this wrong, while Shanks is fast, people can still react to him, like Killer reacted to Shanks' Kamusari. While he barely did anything, he still did react. We can't really scale where Shanks lies in the speed department, but my estimation would be somewhere around Luffy Gear 5 and Kaido's level. Moving on to Shanks' durability, stamina and endurance. We will go over all of them at once, as we don't have many showings for this about Shanks, but we can probably estimate that his stamina is somewhere near other Yonkos, making him capable of fighting for days on end. As for his durability and endurance, we are unsure where he exactly lies, but in my opinion, I would say somewhere around Aokiji and all Garb's level. Now let's get on to the best part of Shanks, his Haki. So let's start with his observation Haki. Shanks has showcased advanced observation Haki, with him being able to see into the future and see what Kid would have done if he successfully attacked. This showcase is the best in the series so far, as it's more than 5 seconds into the future, so this would put him in top tier with the likes of Kaido and probably even better. Next up is his Armament Haki, and this we don't know, but we can probably speculate that he has advanced Armament Haki as well. Now, if someone says no, he doesn't until he shows advanced Armament Haki, but let's be honest, he's a Yonko and one of the strongest characters, and has already showcased advanced Haki in other departments, so it would only make sense that he has advanced Armament Haki. And lastly, let's go over Shanks' Conqueror Haki, which is his most iconic thing in the anime. Wherever he shows, it's always mentioned that he has amazing Conqueror Haki, like when he met Whitebeard, damaging some part of Whitebeard's ship just by casually walking. And the second showcase was when he immobilized Green Bull from hundreds of kilometers away. Now, I just want to point out that he didn't immobilize Green Bull like 100%, making him unable to move, but he still managed to somewhat make him immobilized. And with these feats of Conqueror Haki, I think it's fair to say that he is probably top 5 strongest Conqueror users in the One Piece that has ever lived. While I think that he's around the level of Kaido, Whitebeard and Roger's Conqueror Haki, I do accept that it could be argued that he is even above them. But I think that we should come to this conclusion once we see more feats from him. So for now, I would say that he's on the level of Kaido, Roger and Whitebeard in terms of Haki. In conclusion, Shanks is one of the most powerful individuals in the One Piece world, and many fans, including myself, can't wait for him to show more of his powers in the future. By the way, if you think that I was wrong about power scaling Shanks, or if you believe that I have missed something, don't forget to mention it in the comments down below. Also, since I'm making this into a series by going over all the Yonkos and power scaling them, make sure to let me know which Yonko you would like to see next. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to subscribe for more content like this, and maybe watch another video, such as why Kaido is way stronger than you think, or why the Gorosei are not as strong as you think.